Howdy everybody, welcome to HankAmericanEngine Character Reviews. Today, we're going to take a look at Porter, the dockside tank engine who now works at Brendam Docks alongside Salty and Cranky. Porter is the 9th American-based steam locomotive to be introduced to the show. This follows the list of Rosie being the first, Hank being the second, Victor the third, Bash, Dash, and Ferdinand being 4th, 5th, and 6th respectively, and Connor and Caitlin being 7 and 8. Porter is based on an H.K. Porter 060ST tank engine which was built in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. These were known to work on the dockyards on the east coast of the United States. Looking at Porter's personality as a character, he is very good to be brought in for the younger kids and the younger audience. It says on the wiki he is a kind and helpful character with a good sense of self-confidence and does not worry what other engines say about him. I have to say this, but am I thinking that Harvey's reaction to water off a duck's back being explained to him makes Porter the kind of philosophical dockyard tank engine? That's just my opinion anyways. He has a very easygoing manner which makes him very popular, although, as it says on the wiki, he can be a perfectionist at times. He's also very brave and can keep his cool in a crisis. I find that hard to believe because we only saw him get into a crisis once and that was helping Salty come to a stop. But if you look at the trailer for Tale of the Brave, you'll hear him yell, "Look out! Run away, boys!" And he doesn't look like he's keeping his cool, but again, that is just me. For voice acting in the UK, Stephen Kindman voices Porter and gives him a very unique voice that's kind of happy and peppy and a go-getter. Thanks to YouTube user NWR1991, I had been used to the UK voice actor, so when I listened to David Menken for the US, I was kind of thrown off, but I was thoroughly appreciative that Menken gave Porter a Brooklyn accent. Now, I am still very much lenient towards the UK, but David Menken's voice for Porter has really warmed up on me. And I have to say I can't wait to see more of Porter in further seasons. As we all know that Porter has been modified for use on British rail lines, given loose couplings with added buffers, this has been a problem to all the fans. We can tell that he has been significantly scaled down from his basis to the point where even open trucks are taller than him. Even a flatbed without a crate is taller than him. Due to this, his buffers and couplings are very low to the tracks, which makes it extremely difficult for him to be coupled up to typical British rolling stock. In addition, because he's been scaled down so poorly, his cab doors, as well as the cab, seems just to be too small for crew members to fit through comfortably. If you take a look at my Trackmaster Porter review, you'll see that I kind of loved having the fact of another load of iron girders on a flatbed. And that got me thinking about Porter as a character. I'm hoping that sometime in the near future, in future seasons, that Andrew Brenner or someone on his team will bring back the Iron Twins at the smelter's yard like we saw them in Season 6 with James in Middle Engine. I would just love to see how Porter would interact with them and also other engines. All in all, I find Porter to be a very wonderful tank engine and character to have been brought into the show. From his Viridian paintwork with the yellow stripes lining and a gold nameplate with black lettering to his very fun, amiable personality, I feel Porter was a brilliant way to bring more life to the docks, and I also think it's very funny to see him being so peppy and willing to learn new things to poor Cranky's unfortunate disliking. I have much hopes for Porter in the future and wonder how else we will see his character being developed, as we have seen with Paxton. Thanks for tuning in to this HankAmericanEngine character review. Make sure to keep an eye out because up next we have one of the 2 fastest engines from the mainland. Maybe he'll speed through and...
A very fast engine came across the junction in front of them and gave them a big surprise.
See you guys next time.